Yes, guys, what's up? It's Speci here. We're moving on to Skellige. I've already played a couple games, but we're going to talk about the deck, which way to go. There's two main options. You can go Battle Trance, or you can go Rage of the Sea. Rage of the Sea is there for the synergy with the Rain, of course, with Fulmar. You've also got Bride of the Sea. Battle Trance is there for the Alchemy synergy and also the Healing synergy. The Healing, pretty relevant, I think, because of the new card that is the Havfrue Singer. Havfrue Singer, probably my favorite premium art, but whenever you heal something during your turn, you're going to spawn a Deafening Siren in this row. So the first time you heal each turn, that means your alchemy cards are going to be getting that passive heal value, which is in fact increasing the passive on Battle Trance if this card's on the board. So I'm leaning towards Battle Trance. Also, the Hermit is a card that's going to be healing itself up. We're going to be playing Melusine, Fulmar, Bride of the Sea. Melusine has some rain attached to it, so Fulmar gets more value therefore. And also Bride of the Sea is going to be able to be used on more cards because Melusine can spawn rain, as can Fulmar. So we don't really need to rely on Rage of the Sea. I think there's probably enough rain. Could include a one-off Tears of Siren just to help you on your way, but I don't think we necessarily need it. Out of the other new cards, we're also going to be playing Offering to the Sea, which is a new alchemy card that works well in this deck, but it's going to be used even better in a Witcher SK deck, which is going to be coming on the channel soon. Make sure you're subscribed to see that. But yeah, they're the new cards we're going to be using. Yeah, one key thing is Gedyneith is going to be working with obviously a lot of the new Druids. Also from the new card set, we are going to be using the Bride of the Sea as well. There's just another Druid. So Druid's got lots of support. Fulmar also a newer Druid. So, of course, with Skellige, you need to make a decision over what sort of vibe are you going for. Portal Fish Flappers, of course, always being good. Hermit is a portal option too, but we're going to be going for the discard package. Just a very, very good value way of playing Skellige that cycles your deck. Playing one Skald, we're playing Birna and Coral. It's often just the most efficient way to play this. Added to that, Crowmother also fits into the discard package vibe as you can discard her. And Derran just got a point buff, and he synergizes brilliantly well out also with this leader ability that is Battle Trance. He's going to be damaging himself down, and then we can heal him whenever we play a alchemy card. He's going to be healing, and of course we can heal him as well with a Singer. So really bloody good is Derran. You can use your Derran to thin out your Morkvarg from your deck or your Crowmother. Crowmother's going to go to the graveyard. You could then play an alchemy card she's going to summon. Morkvarg, remember the way it works with Lippy, works the same way with Derran, that this card can be anywhere in your deck. You can just banish it, not banish it, but it says move it to your graveyard, and whenever Morkvarg is moved to the graveyard, it is going to come out. But be careful, skirmishers have to be discarded. So Derran targets are Morkvarg, Crowmother. Just worth noting, something a lot of you guys might want to try. I'm not going to do it at first, but you could also play Phoenix in this deck, right? Because Phoenix is another thing that you can discard in round one with Derran, and it can be a little bit of carryover for you, so worth considering. I'm not going to go for it myself to begin with, but it's something I'm going to explore further down the line. I've also got the Mask of Uroboros as well. So we've got our discard package. We've got a few Druids in the Hermit, the Singer. We also want some alchemy cards, right? Now Freya is just 5 provisions now, which is just so damn cool. Freya at 5 provisions is going to replay any of our units, including the Singer, bronze units that is. It's going to obviously give us a heal from our passive of Battle Trance. It's also going to get our Crowmother out. Also, of course, our Gedyneith with this deck. The Preacher's going to, if we can get Bonded Preacher, that'll be nice, but the Rhizome, the Mardroeme are going to be triggering our Singers, our heals, which is really bloody good. So the Singer value is going to be the main Freya target. What are the other cards you want to play? Well, Hermit is obviously one Druid in at 4. There's also the Herbalist, which is Herbalist. Never know how to say this. The Herbalist is 4 provisions. We're going to be using one of these. Give it a spin. Heal an allied unit by 3 and boost it by 3, so we can use it on Hermit, Derran. Also, of course, the Singer is going to be synergizing with this. We can use the Herbalist to heal something. The Singer is then going to spawn a 2-strength Siren. It seems worth including one at 4 provisions. Again, having a Druid that's cheap at 4 provisions just seems really bloody good. I'm also going to be using a double Priest. This is going to be a way of self-damage. It's also, again, another good Freya target. It's another target as well for our Freyas, and a way of getting damage down for our Singer. Druid for Gedy, lots of synergy there for the Priest. So yeah, we're going to be using the Priests. In its 6 provisions, I do want to play Decoction. The reason I want to play Decoction is my main targets for Bride of the Sea are going to be Freya and Decoction. Decoction, of course, also able to deal with Foltest, which is really nice. Foltest only actually 5 points now. Something else to consider as well, another card you might want to try out is Restore. We are going to be using Sigrdrifa, of course. Sigrdrifa is going to be used to resurrect our Melusine. We're also going to be playing Defender to round out the deck. We really want to try to protect Melusine at all costs. If we can get Defender and Melusine in round 1, it is a huge combo because we could then Sigrdrifa our Melusine in round 2. And then we could even use Bride of the Sea, hopefully to get enough weather to replay that in round 3. You're more looking at Rage of the Sea for that to be a combo where you actually use Melusine in all 3 rounds. It's not going to be that common to get anyway because you would need exactly Defender Melusine round 1 most likely. Otherwise, you're just going to be losing to Heatwave if that's sort of your all-in strategy, which is why I prefer the Battle Trance. So again, some other considerations: Restore plus Nut. Who got buffed? You can use Knut or Nut on Melusine. If your Melusines are like 20 points, then it's like 11 removal with Nut, and you could play Restore to heal it up. Some really cool things you could do. Also, worth mentioning that the Fish Flapper played from hand is going to be working with your Singer. It's going to be like some instant heal value. You also might want to play a Mardroeme so that your Bride of the Sea is less likely to brick. However, I think with Fulmar and Melusine, you should just be able to guarantee playing either Freya or Decoction each time. And what I found was I really just wanted to play actually the Hermit from hand. And also I think having this Herbalist as an option of Freya is pretty nice. So yeah, Freya, of course, don't forget you can trigger your Gedy in one turn. So you can go Bride of the Sea into Freya, into any of your Druids, and it's actually going to trigger your Gedy in just one foul swoop. So yeah, this is my first take on SK. Lots of different routes you can go for it. Definitely want to play that Defender, the discard package. I've got all the new cards in here. The Melusine, the Fulmar. Seems like a really cool way to go. Of course, moving forwards, you might want to include Heatwave. We've already got the Decoction for a little bit of carryover, but things like Heatwave are definitely going to be tempting for you. Also, I have to say, Sunset Wanderers does still kind of appeal to me in this deck. I'm not going to start off with it, but synergizes with discard package. You can get some more points off of it. Definitely worth considering when you think about how good your 4 provision bronze cards are in this deck. I could definitely see an argument for Sunset Wanderers in this with the synergy it does have with the discard package. Hope you guys do like it. No real reason for Devotion. At the moment, it is a Devotion deck that you could work with. We just don't really want any neutral cards. You could make use of Skjordal, I'm sure, in this one. If you stick to Devotion, again, you could make use of Heatwave, Sunset Wanderers. You don't want to play a Neuromancy with the discard package. You don't want to play Portal. There's not really any neutral cards that jump out that are particularly outstanding in this one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the deck. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Let's go.
I will not let this become a second Sodom.
Alright, we haven't played NG or Syndicate at all yet. Or Monsters, actually. So we're slowly working our way through the decks. We've already played some SK, but it was like the first thing we played, right? So, Morkvarg in hand. Skirm in hand. I guess we just ditched the Freya to begin. Nice. We've got the Covenant plus Melusine, which is great. We want to find some Cultists, which we have as well. Hand's honestly pretty good. Pretty difficult to justify kicking any of this, I think, actually. The fact we've got Defender plus Melusine, I think, is exactly what you want in round 1, guys. I would really look out for this combo. And we're up against Inspired Zeal. This could be the deck I just played, maybe. Maybe getting net decked already. It's definitely possible. I definitely think this is the leader of choice for NR.
We need sleep. Another test.
We can get Melusine in straight away. As soon as possible, which is great. Damaging down the Defender. Not ideal, but it could be worse. We'll just go for our Hermit friend next. I guess we would prefer to have this to the left of Melusine, though. Yeah, this is where Leticia seems really scary, actually. We get the rain in. We are going to be damaging this down, but it'll start healing itself as well, I guess. So it's working a little bit, you know, damaging, healing, damaging, healing. This is where we would want the Singer, right? The Singer would be pretty incredible here, actually. Alright, so we do have to respect the push from our opponent. We can keep spawning more rain. Go here. Coral. This is going to get hurt by Melusine, unfortunately. So I'm losing a point for sure on that. We could definitely do with the Cultist being the other side as well, but I was worried about damaging the Defender down more than I needed to. They're getting a lot of points here, guys. In fact, we're not disrupting them. Patience just increased by like 4 on each one. It's quite a lot of patience, I would say. But we can continue with the rain. This is going to continue damaging. So I think we actually want to go here, right? We want this to just heal and stop damaging stuff. Again, awkward we have the skirm this side. We only really want one thing being damaged by Melusine. And this is where Restore could come in though, right? You could have the Hermit next to Melusine and then hit it with Restore. Yeah, this is us dead in the water here for this round. Melusine is at least. But we still got some engines ticking along. You would surely imagine Melusine is the kill here. In fact, they decided to do neither, which just gives me more carryover, so I'm quite content with that.
Don't you pester me.
We go for the Crowmother. Morkvarg's carryover, right? To have it in hand. We still have... We have Birna, so we'd have to find Birna exactly. I guess we also have Derran, though. I'm going to go for the Crowmother play. The points right now aren't important. It's the carryover, really. And our mages did really well for me. I think we only lost one game by 2 points, which was against Enslave. And to say I played for 6 points. So... yeah, I would say they're promising. Alright, they have no engines. Stuck. Let's do this, mate. We got our Crowmother as well, no? It's gotta be worth it. In fact, we're not quite... we are ahead. We're ahead by a point. They have to play. Huge. Really, really nice there. Alright, we get Casting Contest. It's a pretty good card to get out. I'd say it's worth trading. Card now gonna pass. What do you think? We could go for Fulmar. We are gonna have to play this from hand though. The thing is, their hand could be really good. Does Fulmar get us ahead? That's the question. We're not gonna get Skellige Storm spawned straight away. It's basically gonna play as 4. It's like, mate, I'm doing it. Do you know what? I'm just going for it, mate. Not discarding the Morkvarg seeming controversial, has to be said. Basically, we lost, what, 5 points? If we just discarded Mork and played Crowmother. I guess we also would have had more points on the offering to see, because we'd have more bodies. But this is worth the trade, right? Fulmar for Onsace just seems really good here. And the Hubert. This is definitely worth pushing, yeah? What's the point of offering that? It's so much better than Tremors. It's also an alchemy card. You can replay it with Bride. It has, you know, it gives you a heal on your passive. It gives you damaged units, which is good for your healers. It's just a really good card. As a mid-rangey card, but also in like a Mentor SK deck, it's just kind of OP. Right, I want a Dry Pass card, which none of this is. But also if we get pushed, the healer's just a bit too good as a Dry Pass card, I think. Hand's just good anyway, it's fine. We're very good at resisting the bleed here with the leader as well, with Crowmother. Put ourselves in a pretty good spot. They're likely to just want to go for the long round. Our Melusine in the graveyard is 15 points off Sigrdrifa. They are pushing with their assault.
Did you see that? Anything alive would be dead now.
So we just want to get ahead of this. I mean, I'm guessing Birna Bran is the way, seeing as it's guaranteed. Let's get ahead.
So be it.
Alright, Derran seems pretty bad at this point in the game, yeah? A little bit sad to discard Derran, but that's just because Crowmother and Morkvarg are already out, right? And they are going for it.
It's war.
Wager I can cast
They are certainly going for it. So we quite possibly just go for a Hermit here. How are we going to get any rain for Bride of the Sea? Oh, geez. That could be awkward. I mean, the good news is we can just replay the Gedyneith stuff, right, with Bride. Without any rain. Let's go for this first. Let's respect. Killing the Preacher is not even a big deal. It barely plays for more points than Birna. Oh, they actually pass. That is quite surprising, I'd have to say.
All it takes is a one sacrifice.
Quite surprised by that. I guess I kind of got baited, right? I could have maybe just gone for like a Freya. You get our Gedy, but I mean, they had flipping... Look at this. Like, why would you pass with this? It's doomed. It's not going back. 11 points. Seems like a waste. I don't really regret this, actually. It seems like a good trade. Alright. We do have a Scowl off of Freya, right? That's the other thing you can do with this deck. Seems pretty good. We've got the Sigrdrifa. We're going to be replaying a Rhizome with Rite. Or we could get a Freya replayed, right? Because of Melusine. Hand looks good. Do we want the go Skald? It's 8 points. Maybe we just sack it off. Heal is really good, right? Decoction would also be good though. So let's try and find Decoction. This card's stupid to get. I'm gonna low roll. Here we go. Alright. Unfortunately not a cultist. That would be very nice if she was a cultist. I guess you could argue this is the row we didn't want. Gerhardt's quite scary, I must confess. But look, we get the instant heal value here as well. Is there anything better we could begin with? I think we just begin with the heal, right? And now we have the passive. Whenever we use a alchemy card, we're going to get a heal. And of course, we've got an abundance of alchemy cards here. So in fact, we're close to getting the Sigrdrifa down as well, right? Like if we've got 3 turns of rain, which means we could actually replay Offering to the Sea right now, which is nuts. Okay, so this is a bit of a big brain moment. I think we're supposed to go for the Singer, second Singer. If I'm not mistaken.
What do you desire, my lady of the sea?
The double Singer is down, guys. I guess we could have... Nah, we don't want to go front row with it. Like, killing the Crowmother isn't ideal, but it's fine. We need to heal something by 2 anyway. Oh, mate, this is filth. The Gerhardt is scary. I'm not going to deny that. Also, we could replay Decoction, right? If we had it, we could have gone Decoction with Bride of the Sea here. So we could still go for Offering to the Sea if we go this row. But for the moment, we're definitely going to go for the second Freya. The options are Priest or Hermit. So the Hermit is a self-wound kind of vibe. Right? The Priest I can start killing the Crowmother with, but not, I can't actually kill it in time, right? So the Priest seems bad. I think it's the Hermit, right? But I also think I'm supposed to do this. Maybe we're supposed to keep the Skald after all. Yeah, let's go for the Hermit here.
Tide rolls in, tide rolls out. It's not anything you could possibly explain.
Alright, and we can go for Offering to the Sea, which is going to kill the Crowmother. Guys, Melusine gets us another bit of weather, right? So we're going to be at 3 weather, putting us to 7 provisions. Is that how you use it? I guess this works. I guess this is fine. I would just think you're supposed to do it the other way around, but I guess this works. Thank God there's no invo. Necromancy, a really good find with Gerhardt. That's no joke. They can use the Zeal on this too. Oh my goodness, this Necromancy is huge on Gerhardt. Patience 7 achieved by my opponent. Whoa, this Desay is popping off. Alright, well we can actually get 4 weather here, right? So Gerhardt's chilling at 8. So we can actually get enough weather with the Melusine to get Sigrdrifa again, right? If we wanted to. So we can Sigrdrifa, the we can go Sigrdrifa and go Defender. But yeah, I'm fairly sure I'm just going Offering to the Sea here. Get 2 extra points of weather damage. Alright, here we go. Offering to the Sea. It's going to kill our Crowmother. Yes. And then we get to heal. Do we do this to the Hermit? It's going to damage stuff, right? It's going to heal by 2 though, so it's good. What else can I hit? Oh, that's a bit of a stinker. Not exactly an abundance of options. We can use it as damage. Alright. It's a lot of points. The Rain still ticking with 31 ahead. They have 11 plus Gerhardt. Oh my god. Are you serious? Sabrina's Inferno.
Victory is mine.
Absolutely murking us. Jeez Louise, we just got manhandled. We just got manhandled, guys. Holy moly. I think I could have won this game if I played slightly differently. I think like the Skald off of Freya was pretty good too. Alright, so we ditch Morkvarg here because we can Derran into it, right? Do we need the Skald? I guess it's fine. We don't exactly need it though. We have Defender again, Melusine. I ditch the Skald, I think. Maybe it's controversial.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
Rip. So we could obviously just wait for Melusine, Sigrdrifa this, but we may as well just go for the Melusine still, I'm fairly sure. Need to get a cultist down next to it. Don't exactly have an abundance of. You see, the cultist tag is actually pretty valuable.
I'm dead serious.
So we use this to damage ourselves down. We then use the Singer to heal. Spawn a Deafening Siren and then regain order. Now if we were to have an alchemy card, jobs are good on that front too. Yeah. Philippa on Melusine is rather obnoxious. I don't think we particularly care though, in fairness. It's really not the end of the world.
Crack and eat me goolies. Looky here.
Like they use Siggy, Kurt, and Philippa to achieve this, and they're still like a lot of points down, right? Get our carryover in. Don't mind if I do. We have Sigrdrifa as well, ready to go. For the future, we'll go for our priest. Just keep playing cards here. I feel like we're in a decent spot. Yeah, Derran can hit Morkvarg and Crowmother. So in this situation, he's going to hit Mork. But yeah, you would prioritize him on Crowmother if you don't try. That's why he's so good, right? Being able to tutor Crowmother. This was pretty cheap. We maybe could have gone for the Herbalist instead of the Priest. But we now have Priest in the graveyard as a Freya target as well. Just mulligan this card, don't have to play at any point if we don't want to. So Jackpot, I mean, I don't really fancy going into a particularly long round against it. We're still missing some cards too. We've obviously missed the carryover of our Melusine with Sigrdrifa. Kind of tempted to go Sigrdrifa for Defender here, and then go like Priest and just do some sort of value bleed. We definitely want to make the most of our Crowmother carryover too in it. So we go Priest. We could go Derran for... Okay. Already a good trade, right? Already a good trade. Let's just float this out there. Probably just going to pass. Splitting up their provisions quite well. Why are we Devotion? There's no neutral cards I want particularly. Okay, they slam Leader. Again, I'm not really too bothered if they're going to slam Leader. They can take the round, mate. I'm not really asked. They should just play for carryover, right? Which they do. This is clearly going to be a bit of a struggle. I guess we're just going Burn to thin the deck. Derran can also thin the deck, I guess. Yeah, we are just thinning the deck at this point. We're going to play Derran to do the same, right? We'll hit the Skald. We're accepting we're losing on even. Admittedly, I was going to say they didn't get that much carryover there. I mean, they haven't maximised their carryover, so we could consider passing. I think I'm just going to thin. Leader gone. They still have carryover, but we've given it a good effort. We could play Offering to the Sea. Try and make an efficient trade. We just say that Offering to the Sea is worse than... Wait, they spend again? I mean, the fact they spend again tempts me. Sort of. Let's just pass. 3 carryover. I have Leader, Crowmother. A pretty good hand. Not sure how good this is. This is definitely nice, though. Double Decoction. It's a possibility. We are relying, though, on drawing our Gedyneith. We're in a spot of bother with our Rite of the Sea, too. Hand looks good. We want to find, of course, Fulmar. So we're going to kick the Hermit here. We have Druids from Freya. Double Freya. I mean, I want to find my flipping Fulmar, but I'm keeping the hand. I don't want to find the Skeld. Hand is good. Double Freya is like just very, very good in this deck.
Life's short. Enjoy it.
So I'm fairly sure we just open Gedyneith here. Decoction ready to go. Rite of the Sea, of course. We don't actually need... I'm basically saying I don't need to play any 4P alchemy cards like Mardroeme. I could. But instead I'm just saying that if I don't have Rain, I'm going to just like res the Gedyneith. 4P ones, right? Also your Leader. You've literally got a Mardroeme off Leader, so you don't actually need to include 4 provision alchemies. Which I think is nice. Like when cards like Fish Flapper, Hermit exist, I don't really think you want to be using Mardroeme. Yo, Zach! Thanks so much for the sub, man. Playing Mardrome's kind of incentivizes you to play like Armored Drakars, which I don't think are particularly good compared to the other options. Zach, thanks so much for the sub, man. Especially when Freya exists, mate. Right, Freya's the money card now. Zach, we're having a blast. Don't know how much you've been able to see so far. Obviously, probably just waking up. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun over here, mate. Good to see you. So we have no heal value as of yet. We're looking at going, obviously, Svalblod Priests.
Bow before modern Freya.
Fill our hearts with wrath.
Not really too bothered if they kill our Crowmother. Rite of the Sea is fine. She's just going to play a Rhizome or a Mardroeme from our Gedyneith, right? These aren't doomed. She is a little bit awkward in this deck with the weather situation. I definitely don't disagree, but she's fine. So we go Bride of the Sea here. The Rhizome, is that correct? No.
We serve her who is burden mother and crow.
Thousand beaks like a poison arrowheads.
Alright, here we are. We could have boosted the Singer as well to make it more difficult to kill. I kind of just decided it wasn't going to die, but that was maybe a little bit foolish.
Free me! Lift me to the skies! Devour me!
Wait, this is just a misplay, right? Was it? Nah. This means I go less tool on this, right?
Evil's not going anywhere.
We aren't getting much heal value, unfortunately. Getting a little bit. You have to go rather tall, though. See if we've got enough juice. I feel like I could have played it better. We're 20 points ahead. They have 6 coins. About 14 points needed. Jacques is going to not be enough. Melusine on the Siren. Oh, we win by 2. Thank God. Jeez Louise. We almost went too tall. Another win on Pro Ladder. We just can't stop winning, guys. This is great. This is great. Boo.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. This is really good. We want to find the Melusine plus Defender. That's going to be key. It's Enslave 8, guys. What the hell? How's that even possible? Hello? Enslave 8? What's that all about, guys? Is that a visual glitch? Is this a sick joke? The hell? Yes. They have 33 cards. Jesus. So why is suddenly Enslave 8 possible? No new tactics, right? What got buffed to make this more possible? Surrender, 1 provision. I see. Or was it just not a tactic at all before? Right. Oh, I went Battle Trance. I wanted to go bloody. Double one, to be honest. Yeah, double Hermit, double Fish Flapper is kind of what tempts me with the Singers, I have to say, with double Freya, just because of the synergy. It's pretty nuts.
Down with tribute! Down with purity! Down with clutter!
Down with clutter.
What is your wish? What do you desire, my lady of the seas?
A lesser spotted voice line there, but certainly a good one. Alright, so we get 2 heal down. Now the first time we heal an allied unit during our turn, we spawn a Siren, but it's dead. Rip. Gone but never forgotten. Can of course get it back later though.
Visions are like arses. Everyone's got one, but most are best sat upon.
So the question with this card is if it heals itself. Oh shit. I guess that's what they were trying to do, huh? Played into that. Oh.
Bow before modern Freya.
Under the sea, that's where I'll be.
Nice little bit of synergy between these 2 cards. Lovely voice line as well. I haven't actually heard any of the voice lines yet, the cards. Alright. But this is going to be, well, it's only when it's at Berserk 6, right? So we would need a priest to damage this down. And this is kind of why I want to play double Hermit, double Fish Flapper, right? I think actually getting the cards down that are healing themselves up is more important. So while this lead is good, it's not the easiest to get damage units. Having said that, this is This is going to do it. Wait, I think I'm the wrong way. So Morkvarg works with Derran, right? Which is the beautiful thing. And then yeah, we'll have to play a alchemy card to heal him up. That's what's nice about obviously this leader. It's working with cards like Derran. Priests, offering to the sea synergy. It's a shame we didn't get Melusine though. In round 1. Still doing pretty well, I'd say overall. Alright, first time we're seeing this Skald. We can decoction it if we want to. If we just want to get rid.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
Decoction seems overkill when Hefty Helg exists, no? Let's just get it boosted, mate. Sod it. Decoction and Fulmar both are going to trigger the heal on Derran. This is where this leader ability is definitely going to come into its own, and I think it's why it's considered probably the more likely to be the way to go. Just that little bit of heal value. It's a shame you can't really fit Bear Witches in there as well. Something that a lot of the time you'd want to play in this kind of a deck. So we wasted 1 point by not taking the decoction sooner. Oh my goodness. Right, maybe it's just time we take the decoction. We just accept we waste a point. Alright. Surrender came in, but we're still ticking on with the Singer. And this is the thing, right? You've got the passive of the leader, but there's not actually that many alchemy cards. That I want to play. I'm playing double Mardroome without the Armored Drakars. Armored Drakars just seem a little bit awkward, but you could play them. Especially as the Hermit damages as well, right? I'm pretty bloody excited, guys. Love to have you all. Hey, what's up, Geordie? Good to see you. Joined us at a good time. Alright, well the enslaved leader's gone. Definitely worried about Damien, right? As I would have to get weather down for Bride. And this is what I don't like about Bride of the Sea with this leader. With Rage of the Sea, my decoction's so easy to reuse. I guess I'm going to pass. Having said that, Fulmar's kind of good, right? But if I like top deck gold cards, I'm going to end up discarding them with the Birna Bran. Hey, Satan Crew, thanks, man. Gedyneith drawn. The start of the discard package coming through. We don't really have a good dry pass card. I'm going to ditch the Coral, risky, but might be needed. Maybe I could ditch Defender instead, actually. Alright, this might just be my best dry pass card that I find my worst dry pass card, right? It's not an abundance of things I want to ditch. Man, Freya's so good at 5. Hey, Geordie, thank you so much for the sub as well, man. Lovely. I really appreciate that, man. Top man. Thanks, mate. What a day we've had. You've also reminded me to maybe just put out on my YouTube that it's expansion day. Don't remember what you call them, like little update type things. Great post.
We serve her who is
The Hermit.
mother and
So does it heal? So it has to damage if it's going to heal. Alright. That's important to know. Right, this can go. This can probably go too. Oh, beautiful.
We'll show
Alright, this is where you want to be with Melusine. You want to have the defender, but admittedly, you would also prefer to have... what's the word I'm looking for here? You would also like to have it in round 1. This is like a round 1 play because of all the carryover you get with Sigrdrifas, right? But we're looking pretty bloody good. Obviously, Melusine can give us 1 turn of rain at a time. No, 2 turns. And also we get to reuse the order. So maybe Rite of the Sea is just fine still with this. So it's kind of tempting to go for the Coral. Coral plus Birna could obviously finish this up, but we want to just get this ticking longer. We can agree. Fulmar is fortunately a cultist. Covenant of Steel isn't. So if we want to reuse the order, we need to get a cultist down on the board. Obviously, I've just got an issue where these are my cultists, but they're also my druids. I'm disappointed in myself for not having more premium, so that's definitely one thing that's in my mind here. What's the point of being a Gwent streamer with like almost unlimited powder if you don't premium the new cards? But I've been too busy premiuming old cards, guys. Is Observer not working? It should be working. So yeah, we are somewhat forced. Is this a cultist? It's not.
Man is an arrogant creature.
May as well just boost it up. So it's still damaging things by 1, adjacent units, and buffing. That's fine. Having said that, it doesn't look like this actually got damaged, right? Proclam Preacher? Oh, it did, because the Mardroeme. The reason we don't use the order is because we want to regain its order when we play a cultist, right? So we could replay a Freya here. So actually we could have clicked, right? Because we can replay Freya, which, oh my god, Bride of the Sea is so good with Freya, holy moly, and Melusine. Right, this is the play you'll be expecting to see moving forwards, guys.
Take my mere life and grant them your strength.
Actually disgusting.
Freya is patient, but she gives no insight.
That's not disgusting. Having nothing to Freya. Slight oversight. This is the play, guys. Oh no. How have I got nothing to Freya? What the hell? Fortunately, I don't think it's going to matter.
Life is mine now.
Get used to this play, guys.
Feed us with strength as we feed you with blood.
That's a lot of rain. It's quite a bit of rain, guys. And yeah, because we've got a cultist next to this, this is going to be regaining its order each time, which actually means Fulmar, Bride of the Sea, a lot easier to use outside of Rage of the Sea now with this leader ability. A problem though, you might have noticed, is alchemy cards do mean you're maybe sacrificing fish flappers and other things that are actually kind of decent. 5 turns. Wow. Okay. I mean, Melusine Fulmar is just nuts. Who really needs the other stuff? It's a lot of points, guys. And Melusine's still giving us yet more rain. Bloody hell. Maybe we can get an offering to the sea finisher. We can. We can get an offering to the sea finisher. Pretty close. Okay, our opponent was playing a meme deck. Oh my goodness, the Master of Puppets might have other things to say about this. Wow! 14 points on our Deafening Siren, everybody. Which gets flipping seized by the Master of Puppets. That's quite a bit of swing. Yes. Great success, I would say. Alright. Well, we are going to be on...